Mayhem across the country on Friday as over 100 secondary schools throughout Trinidad and Tobago received bomb threats. More in this report.
From as early as 8 a.m. on Friday, school officials began receiving phone calls and emails with threats to detonate explosives at the learning institutions. This prompted mass evacuations. The Minister of Education, Dr. Nyan Gadsby-Dolly, confirmed that as of midday, over 100 secondary schools had received bomb threats, either by email or by phone.
At this time, the number of schools that have received threats stands at this time at 55, but that number is changing as we go along because via email, quite a number of the threats came in and were blocked by the spam. So it went into the junk folder, and so some schools are only now seeing that they did actually receive the threats.
She said another 52 email threats were blocked by spam, while in two divisions, Caroni and Northeastern Division, the threat went directly to the police. In Tobago, all 9 secondary schools received bomb threats. The minister lamented the action affected CSEC and CAPE oral exams in 15 secondary schools.
I want to make a personal call to our children, for our children, on behalf of our children, asking those who are involved in this to understand the repercussions that destabilizing our education system has on our children. It takes a village to raise a child, and we have to be more mindful of the effects of our actions on our children. So I would just really, in the strongest terms, condemn what happened today, and I would appeal to those involved to not do this again to our children.
Minister Gadsby-Dolly confirmed the matter is being treated by the police as a criminal offense. Karen Kozia-Phillip, TTT News.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has confirmed that all schools where threats were reported have been visited and evacuated by officers who carried out thorough searches for any threats. The TTPS said no devices or explosives were discovered. The TTPS said today's events caused undue panic and stress upon not only innocent children, but also parents, guardians, and all teachers and staff at the affected schools. The TTPS wants to assure members of the public that investigations will be thoroughly conducted with a view of bringing the perpetrators to justice.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is assuring that security agencies will make every effort to locate the misguided terrorist miscreants who carried out Friday's acts. Via a media release, the Prime Minister said many parents and children were terrorized and the education system disrupted by the wanton criminal action of one or a few who do not wish this country well. He said this evil action of organized bomb threats only serves to demonstrate how vulnerable we all are to the wiles of those who would harm us. Dr. Rowley said it is wholly reprehensible that any person could see it fit to attack and traumatize our children in this way or any similar way. And he condemns in the strongest terms these actions which are clearly meant to disrupt the country, even as others set out to destabilize the society. The Prime Minister said the state agencies will continue to monitor the situation and gives the entire population the assurance that they will do everything possible to protect them as we educate our children and make our country safer.